Hey, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. I have to admit, I kind of played around with the rag dolls in October after I stopped the video. I couldn't help myself, but I will catch you up as to what I did, and then I'm going to include, this is one of my favorite papers. I'm down to like the tiniest scraps, and I don't even know where the paper came from, so I can't get more, but I was working. I'm glad everybody absolutely loves the rag dolls. This is where it is from on Etsy. 4 Girls Stole My Heart. This is where I got it. So if I remember, I will go into the computer and put it in the description box so that you can find it. If you have any trouble, just message me and I'll send you the link. But 4 Girls Stole My Heart. She's got great washi. Great washi. So, okay. So what we did, let's see where we left off. I added these 2 numbers down here. I added this frame. This was plain. We had done this backdrop paper. I did, yeah, I basically did this whole thing. This is what, oh, and I think I basically, yeah, I did this as well. We did this one together, this tag, and then I did this one, this tag, and did the base. So used one of the ragdoll stickers, pulled out a frame that I had. The problem with me using this frame is it makes it, there's some height to it, as you can see, because there's some thickness. So this is a little bit pushed towards the front, but I don't think it's going to matter. I really don't. And then I pulled this out and I'm looking at it thinking, is this going to work? So I'm so happy y'all love the rag dolls. I do too. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I can't help it. They're just so cute. I think, yeah, I do like this. So I think we're going to do this. But it's too light in color, so we're going to try to give it a little bit of ink. So let's pull this out and we'll get October done. Yeah, this is much better. So just using the vintage photo, inking this up, and it should be good to go. We're going to need the ink because we're going to play in November, but we can get this done. And now my brain is like, okay, do we want to use a staple? Do we want to use a pen? I think we're going to use a pen. And the more shredded this is, the better off. Okay, yeah, I think let's get a pen. And do I want, I think I do want a black one. And the smallest one I've got is this size. That's just going to have to do. That might be too big. Let's see. I mean, it's going to make a statement. But is it a statement that we want? I could tie this off with some jute. Let's see. I think this is just, I'm not going to like this. I can tell. Yeah, I'm not going to like that. Okay, so because I don't want this to go on and on and on, I've got little tiny pins, but it's a matter of getting to them, which isn't going to work. So we're going to do this. We're going to tie this off like this. So we're not sitting here all day doing that. Yeah, this works. Nothing wrong with this. That is gonna work. I don't want that. Don't want that. Kind of want the straight lines. And then, yeah, that works. And then I think I'm going to unravel this. See the fibers? See what happens? Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to unravel this jute and pull the fibers. Boy, it rained here all night last night. And it rained this morning. See, so then we've got this, and I like that. That's good. So we've got something that we're looking at. So that's super cute. Okay, so we're gonna put that in here. I thought about laying her on her side this way. Let's see if she fits better that way. She might. Maybe we'll just do that. We'll see if this will fit in the box. This may be an issue if I do that. But you can see this is better. So I don't know. That might work. All right, so we have that, and then I wanted one more tag, and I really, really wanted to use this. So let's ink this up. This will go probably in the back. And then I already picked the rag doll out that I wanted to use. So let's tone this down. And while I'm doing this, I don't have any red anywhere in here. I do have 2 more rolls of rag dolls. This girl, oh, I need her in person. I just need her. I don't know. It's an obsession. I just think what is it? I don't know. She's just the cutest thing to me. Ooh, would that be cute? No. All right. She's the cutest thing to me. Okay. She is, she's sitting down. So when I looked at her yesterday, I thought she needs something to sit on. And I got this glycerin lotion. I found a Tim Holtz poison piece of vellum. And I thought, no, because I don't want it to be Halloween. And, you know, vellum will curl. So I have not had the best luck with vellum and glue. It tightens up. And this would be great if I, once again, had the sewing machine with strings. It would work really well. But we're going to try this. And I'm going to hope that this will last. So let's see. We're going to put this about, I think it's really towards the bottom. I'm going to guesstimate that. And then she's going to sit on that. I think we better I'm going to put the number 14 up here. She's got a little bit of red stitching. And so, even though there's no red anywhere on here, I'm doing the red. So we've got our number. I thought about putting another one of these little guys, but we've already got one there. We've got one there. So let's get her off. We're going to need this back again because we're going to ink. So let's pull her. And I didn't do a button. And I don't really know that I need to do a button. So let's get her about right there. That works. Yeah, maybe we should do buttons. Let's see. There's a button. Do a button. hate the idea of even putting the rag dolls away because this is so cute. I'm gonna need to do a journal that's all about the rag dolls. Oh my gosh, that's a good idea. I could, oh, that's a good, I'm gonna have to think about that. That is a good idea. Okay, so we've got, I think we're done. This is going to go, I could put this here. Do I want this here? If I do, then we're not going to see. See how it kind of comes forward? That, I don't really like that. And I'm having an issue here, I see. So let's put some glue down on that washi. It just needed, I felt it just needed something, and so I added this washi. Okay, so I think I am going to put that back here in the big pocket because I don't want to cover her up. This is a cool tag. I really like it. I like that a lot, but we're going to do this. And it makes you curious. It's like, okay, well, what is there? And I think I'm going to leave this. So I'm going to call this, I'm going to call October done. And, okay, this is next. So here's October. It's funny because December has nothing at all to do with Christmas. But the next box will. So this comes first. This is the, like the index card, the file card. And then we've got this, and this will work. Let's go in there. She's in there. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So then we've got November. So you know what that means. We're going to do a little bit of repeating. So when I pulled this out, I added this because I realized I had a pocket here, and I think I have this down there like that. I may have, but this is a journey, and I think we want some tickets. And I'm probably going to have to go scout and see. I've got these drawers here and I have no idea where I'm going to find something like that. So this is going to be a two-parter as well. So we're going to do, I've pulled some things. We're going to go ahead and ink, and we're going to do November. So this is a repeat. You can fast forward, guys, but I thought maybe you would want to see, if you're brand new here, you might want to see the whole process. So if you're not interested in this part, go ahead, fast forward. We've got to get in the magic wooden box of stamps and get the NOV, the N, N-O, and the V. So that's got to be pulled out. You know how that goes. Maybe when I'm done with December, I will go ahead and organize that so it's the way it should be. So how is everyone? We have had a lot of rain, which is so nice. We are over what our annual limit is, so that's really, really nice. Okay, so now we are going to just kind of emphasize the ends. So I am thinking about giving away one of the planner boxes next year. And I was thinking, well, I had thought about it, and I was wondering, is it a good idea if you don't have a die cut machine? What are you going to do with your box? I guess you could create your own little, you could take a hole punch and create your own little cards. So we've got this. Ooh, Charlotte, we're not done. We need this. We need something to put the November on. And then I usually do both sides, because if I mess up and I don't like the one side when I do the November, then I've got the second side. I can just flip it over. Which makes sense to me. Also, I want to do a video with no talking and only the is it called the SMR? What is it? I never can remember the 4 initials. So do we want a little bit of black? Where's my little black? Oh, my little dauber. Let's see if there's, yeah, there's some black on here already. So let's use this. So hubby's doing the tree, which is so nice. It's gonna come and go really fast. Allie in Argentina is doing really well. I spoke to her Monday. We got a package out to her. I think I said that yesterday. The postage was like $360. I'm gonna have to ask our son what it weighed. Isn't that's just crazy, crazy. Okay, I like this side better. All right, we need an N, O, and a V. I need to put this so that I can see them. There's the O. Here's the N. And we need a V. Here's the V. Okay. All right, then. So let's do the O first, because if I can center the O, then I have some idea of where I'm putting the other pieces. All right. O. Here's the N. Y'all are so patient. That looks good. And the V. Make sure. Not perfect, but it will do. Yes, it will. Now, can you get this in there? Okay. I think we can put this away, and we don't need that, but we need okay, this is a journey. Now I don't see where oh my goodness, Charlotte, you're such a mess. My little pad that I usually poke my hole with. This works, but it's not perfect. Okay. All right, what are we going to do? Let's see, November. I already used a dragonfly. Don't want to use another. Let's see. Don't want to use a star. How about we could do this. Let's do that. Just a little bit of glitter. Just a little bit of glitter. kind of a peachy colored glittered brad. It kind of goes with this. You know, that's okay. We'll use this. And then we're going to do some stamping, guys. Okay, so we know we've got November. So there we go. Does that look pink? Okay, and then what I did to make something just a little bit different, I thought maybe we would do this, but I think I'm gonna cut this off because this is this, and I don't want two of the same thing. So I think I'm gonna cut this off, and I'll round that edge. And I think I'll leave this. This will come like this. The question becomes, let's see, can I round this a little bit more? No, you're messing it all up. That might work. Not really, but see, if you don't, if you want a planter box and didn't have a die cut, you'd have to manually do it, but I don't think y'all would really care if you had to do that. So, yep, we have to ink this. And while I'm inking these, I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do. I know I want some tickets, but I'm gonna have to get in my stash, and I'm gonna have to find some more things that pertain to travel. And I know I've got them. I just need to find them. So I will do that before the next video. And we'll just work on some tickets today. You never know if you're going to use the back for anything, so let's complete it all. Same thing here, I believe. Let's go with it. I know I want something across the top there. Maybe we'll have to get the stamps out again. That's probably what's going to happen. And of course, I just put them away. We don't have to do the other side because this is going to be a pocket. And do we want a paper doll? Probably. Probably going to want a paper doll. So we're going to ink this. It's a lot of inking. So that's inked. We're going to ink this just around the edges, just quickly. But we've done all the others, so I know this is the part I could do off camera, but like I said, sometimes if you're new, you want to see the process. You want to see it all. And I hate to short anybody. I think there's enough black on here that I can get away with this. Hopefully. Okay. So then, this is going to go here. I think we can go ahead and put this down. Let's just do it. Let's go ahead and glue this down. We know we want it to be a pocket. So let's put this down. And then I've got to think about, do I want to stamp? Let's see. Do I have, this might work right here. This number. And then we could stamp up here tickets. But I think this right here, that works. That's good. Right? What do you think of that? Just distress that a little bit. Yeah. And then I'll get out my stamps. We'll put ticket on there. And I think, he looks like he's traveling. He looks like he's going somewhere. So let's see what we've got. She looks like she is going somewhere. She's cute. So I think they are too big. He's adorable. But I think, yeah, he is just a little bit, unless I have him up. Yeah, he's a little bit too big, too tall. So I think let's just go with her. And let's make some tickets. And then I'm going to need to get into here because we want a background. So I'm going to have to get in and see what I've got. But I think we're going to put her right there. We'll play with her and we'll see. But she looks like she wants to go somewhere. So we will play with her. But we have tickets and scraps. So let's see what we can do. Let me get rid of this. Pulled some scraps, guys, that we can use. I love this. We'll see if it'll work. And then I've got these. So let's see what we're gonna do. All right, I need a block. Maybe. All right, let's see what we can do here. Get this out. Ticket booth is what this is called. And we want the black. Let's try this for sure. This for sure. So let's try those two. I hope this will work. If I use the smaller ones, I can go this way and get more. So why don't we, let's see if this is gonna work. See if the ticket shows up. That's the question. Will the ticket show up? And it does. So let me get a wet one to clean the stamps. Oh, do you hear that? That's my hubby. Sneezing. He be down there sneezing. It's the season. All right, so we use this one. All right, that got used. We'll just use as many as we can. We may not use them all, but you never know. You can always use them in something else. As long as they show up. This one may not. There's a lot of dark. What do we think? Might. Okay, what else? Admit one for sure. And then I think I want this one. We'll go the opposite way if we can. Let's do it first. See if this will fit. This way. I've got the die set to these, but I'll be doggone if I can find them. It's not something you, oh, I do, I want this, so let's go here. I think that's going to be it for that. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll punch tabs or something out of that. So let's go, will this fit here? Yes, so let's do it. Oh, love that. Ooh, and I'm going to keep that torn edge. I think when I tore this out of the book, it was uneven. Look at how beautiful that is. Definitely want to keep that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Oh, yep, we're going to keep that. And then ticket-wise, do we want to go with the lines vertical or horizontally? Let's try one of each and see what happens. So there's that one. I'm going to get more out of going. Well, no, if I can get two. Let's just, probably not going to be able to use that. Yeah, I can. Look at that. That works. Let's go again. Yeah, okay. So we're going to just stamp and cut. And then I will find some stuff. And I know I want, will this fit? I think so. I know I want to use some of this stuff. We'll look at it and see what we've got. Probably getting time for another black pad. Let's see. Hopefully we're straight. Perfect. That looks good. And one more. Can I fit this one? Nope. Okay, let's do this then. Do this one. It says ticket, or it's got a great ticket number. Love that. And I can fit one little one in. So let's do it. So I hope everybody is doing well. We got our turkey the other day. We got a fresh one. So we don't have to worry about, because we're celebrating Thanksgiving on Sunday. So we don't have to worry about thawing anything, which is really, really nice. I think this will fit. We'll do this and then we're going to move on a little bit. See what I've pulled here and what we can do with it. That worked out well. Okay, let's see what we've got. So we've got that and that. I pulled these things. I was looking to see if I had stamps because I thought, you know, the RX may not work, but might be able to do something with that. And then I wanted the 3. Why did I want the 3? I don't know. I don't know, but I wanted to incorporate the 3. Does that take away from her? And then I found these tickets, but I don't know that we need these tickets. And then I found this. I think this is the last one of these I have. And I thought maybe, but I don't think I'm going to use that. Then I found this. I'm like, this is super cool. But it's only super cool if you have a reason to use it. So no, I kind of like that. That doesn't mean we won't use this. We could do something with this, use it as a tag, and put it in the pocket. That's kind of cool. Doesn't get the entire thing, but that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll do that. It fits with, oh, I don't want to lose that for sure. That does nothing. Yeah, I think we might have to sacrifice a little bit of this and this to get this. As a matter of fact, we will, but you know what? I like that. All right, let's do something with this because we know we want to do that. Or do we want to go this way? That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll do this. Oh my gosh, guys, do you see? This is just, this shows up more though. I think we're gonna go with this one. All right, we know we want to do that, so let's do that. So I know I have to sacrifice some of that ticket, and I'm pretty sure I can save this ticket. Pretty sure I can save that. So let's see where this is gonna fold. You can kind of see the score mark. There we go. I mean, we might as well know what we're dealing with, right? Okay, and this is going to go this way. So if this is a pocket, it could go to the side. Probably coming now. Oh, yeah, I am. Like, I for sure want the number. So we're going to take more off of here. I might lose Saturday. Do we care? I don't think so. I don't think we care if we lose Saturday. Yep, we're going to lose Saturday, but that's okay. So we can do that. And we're going to be good. So I know I need to pull out my little tiny Tim Holtz thing in. My little mini dauber for things like this. Because I'm not getting it all. And the little mini dauber's perfect for this. Okay, so let's ink this. And I'm wondering if I have enough little metal pieces. I don't think I have 4 alike. So do we want to use brads? And I'll show you what I'm looking at in just a second. I need to get some more of the, I need to get some to add to the little kits, the journal kits next year, so that you can try them out. Okay, so I think this is what I'm talking about. And I don't think I have 4 the same. So we're going to glue this onto here. Yep. Love that. And I'm either going to use brads. I don't think I've got 4 of the little metal. I don't know what they're called. Let's center this. Okay. Is that right? That'll fold. And then we're going to use this as a pocket. So we want to make sure that whatever we put in this pocket can slide easily. So we're not obvious. Summit Rock. I'm sorry, guys. It's going to have to be continued. So sorry, I got to get this.